So, the first book I read in the year of our Lord 2024 was The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. Now, if you know me, you know France and I don't really get along. However, I allow Dumas to be one of my exceptions. The Three Musketeers is one of those classics I never gotten around to actually reading before. So going into it, I was expecting a lot more of the focus to be on the Three Musketeers. Though I do confess, my primary exposure to this story was Disney's Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, The Three Musketeers, which is a wonderful movie. But you can imagine my shock upon discovering the main character isn't one of the Three Musketeers. He's just a completely other guy. Dumas' classic is decidedly more political than I expected as well. Don't get me wrong, the Musketeers are certainly present, and they are the primary eyes through which we see the world, as well as the source of all of your classic duels, saving damsels in distress, romantic trysts, cause France, assassins, a whole castle siege, the works. They really throw it all into the book. But to me, the spirit of the book is distinctly political. This is, I guess, not all that shocking, since Dumas himself was a pretty political person, having participated in the French Revolution until Napoleon kicked him out, which led him to Russia and writing about a revolt there until Tsar Nicholas I kicked him out, which led him to Italy, where he began supporting the newly proclaimed Kingdom of Italy and the Italian unification efforts. Politics may have been an interest of his, who's to say? Now, I've never been one who delights in political intrigue, you could say, but even I can admire the subtle way Dumas wove each storyline to be a reflection of the greater machinations transpiring. While the main character, again, not one of the Three Musketeers, remained almost entirely ignorant of the giant chess match that the audience gets to watch. And while I certainly have grievances with the book, its penchant for drama, not the least among them, I truly enjoyed the depiction of camaraderie. Men who practically at the drop of a hat were willing to go to literal war for each other. And the desire for justice so strong they throw themselves almost recklessly into harm's way with nobility that borders on naivete. And that alone makes this worth reading for me. All in all, this was a solid 3.8 out of 5, just a very respectable score. And I would particularly recommend this if you're interested in understanding craft in writing. I think Dumas just does a fantastic job of putting all of the different elements together. But those are my brief thoughts on it. And I'm more curious about how many people have actually read The Three Musketeers. It's got a lot of different renditions and movies about it, but I wonder how many people have actually read the story. And if you have, what did you think about it? If I'm off base, I gladly invite your correction. But until then, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, maybe read a book or something.